So today I get to enjoy, or I get to share my little story about when I used to teach people how to trade the financial markets. So there's a few interesting things that I came across, and I decided to start a little series called The Truth About the Financial Markets. This is only the second episode of that series. So it's going to be quite interesting to notice the pattern of the people that I pretty much came across, and learning from that experience, I'm going to share exactly what leads to either success or failure. Welcome to this video. My name is Silas Morero. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me. I make videos pretty much about my journey, my passion about the financial markets, and especially warning people or looking to show people exactly how to make the right decision on whether or not they should get involved in the financial market space. So I will be making videos about such things, and pretty much that's the purpose of why I'm doing this short series. So one of the things that I learned about people that wanted to join the financial markets was they pretty much had financial pressures in life, and they came into this space with the idea that they're going to make a very quick buck. And that is not usually the case, and that will never be the case for that matter with anything. So what I'm looking to do in this video, what I'm really looking to achieve, is to really shed a light on the experience of others and my own experience, so that it can become a very simple process to help you get informed, to help you make an informed decision on whether or not the financial markets are for you. So the very truth about this is, unfortunately, most people have monthly obligations. So at the end of the month, you find yourself in a situation that demands for you to, cough out money for some bills or pay for some whatever expenses that you have into your life. Unfortunately, with Forex trading, it does not have a consistent income. It's not like a salary. It's not like your monthly basic salary that you earn from a job that you can bank on, that is a guarantee every single month. And that is the misconception. So you do not have a monthly fixed income. So if you are coming into the financial markets, you pretty much need to have planned months ahead of time in order for you to know that you're going to take on a journey that might take longer than 6 months, longer than 12 months. So my mentor pretty much planned for about 6 months before he could even jump into the idea of going into the financial market space. And that gave him enough time. He had enough money to cover him for 6 months. He covered his expenses for 6 months, just in case something didn't happen. So you need to plan even beyond that. You need to actually 2x what my mentor was able to accomplish in his time. So it is a bit unrealistic to have an expectation that you're going to make a monthly income out of the financial markets. The 1 month you're going in and you have money, and the other month you might not make money, your portfolio might not be performing well. Where are you going to get the income that's needed to cover your bills at the end of the month? So the first and foremost reason for most people dropping out, or most people not coming up with the great results, is the fact that they come in with a false expectation that they're going to make a consistent monthly income as if they were into a job, which will not be the case. So the financial markets does not offer that. For the mere fact that you have to wait for your portfolio to perform, you have to wait maybe days to weeks to months for your portfolio to develop and actually gain the momentum that it is required. Your bills don't have that luxury as you do into the financial markets. So that's one of the other sad truths about why people drop out at a very quick rate. And the other thing is, most people get very excited. They tend to get very excited, and they have this idea that they're going to quit their jobs and do Forex trading or financial market trading as a full time. Now, full-time requires full-time income or a basic income. As I've just pretty much stated that you're not going to make a consistent income. You need to plan ahead. I would say a reasonable amount of time would be to give yourself about maybe a year or so before you can even get to that conclusion, because that gives you enough time to focus on the skill that maybe within the year you will have started seeing yourself progress or make money out of the financial markets. So the idea of leaving your job just because you want to get into this full time, yes, I get the logic that, when I'm at work, I'm unable to trade, I'm unable to do XYZ in the financial market space, I'm not able to look at my charts, I'm not able to study the graphs and stuff like that, which shouldn't be a very big problem, because after work you could pretty much find a way where you can incorporate it so that you could already refine the skill in those times. But for as long as you don't have a consistent income, you're not going to make it. So this is the hard part or the tough part about understanding the decision that you're going to be taking. So if you want to leave your job and if you want to make a consistent or monthly income out of this, these are two ideas that you need to throw out the window, because it's not going to be the case. It's not going to happen. It's going to take you an average of approximately maybe 3 months before you can even learn to understand how the financial markets are working, and maybe even understand your tools on your system. And you're still going to need to learn to ride your system for as long as possible. You're still going to need to test it. You're going to need to know learn yourself also. You're going to need to learn your own temperament. How does it make you feel when you lose money? How does it make you feel when you make money? And one of the biggest realizations that I've discovered when I started learning how to trade the financial markets was that I was greedy, and I wouldn't have easily have acknowledged that if I hadn't gone into if I hadn't been forced to dig deeper and introspect deeply about what type of person am I in the market. So you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about the financial markets. You're going to learn a lot about the global financial markets. And with all of that in place, you need at least no less than 6 months before you can get a rhythm of the financial markets. So in this episode, I just wanted to focus clearly on the idea of people wanting to leave their jobs and do trading full time, or somebody that just wants to generate a consistent income out of the financial markets. Those are false ideas that will never work. Those are false ideas that are going to set you up for failure. If you had a look at my previous video about the truth about the financial markets, I did my homework and I did a little bit of research. I realized that more than 90% of traders actually don't make money. So it's more to do with about the final 10%, maybe even 5% of the people in the financial market space that actually do make the money. And those are the people that have spent the hours. Those are people that have spent their time. Those are people that have spent the bucks also to get mentorship. So I had the privilege in my short life or in my short career to actually teach people how to trade the financial markets. I don't teach people how to trade anymore. I'm not a trader anymore. I'm not a trainer anymore. I'm not a coach anymore. But in that short experience, I came to these conclusions because I learned that, with the financial markets, something that consistently appreciates and depreciates in value at any given point in time, you cannot bank for it for your bills. You cannot bank on it for a consistent income, and you cannot bank on it for something that you could do full time unless you can consistently produce results that are justifiable for you to do that. So at least give yourself a year to learn the skill, to learn to surf in the market. And once you know, and once you've gained the confidence, then you could take the decision. So this is just pretty much my short version of the truth about the financial markets, part 2, so that you could get to understand that it's not all romantic going forward. The decision or the excitement that got you to wanting or got you interested in the financial markets needs to be assessed before moving forward. And pretty much this video is just here to help you make this decision better. Thank you so much. My name is Silas Morera. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.